Have you ever felt alone, even when surrounded by hundreds of people? In the modern world, we are more connected than ever before. We have social media, instant messages, video calls, and millions of people just one click away. Yet something strange is happening. Loneliness is rising faster than ever in human history. People are spending hours online, but feeling more disconnected from real life. Cities are bigger, populations are larger, but emotional distance between people keeps growing. Why? Why do so many people today feel empty inside? Why do millions secretly struggle with loneliness, even when their life looks perfect on the outside? And the most important question: what is loneliness actually doing to our mind? Because loneliness is not just a feeling, psychologists now believe it can slowly reshape the human brain. It can affect our thoughts, our emotions, and even the way we see the world. Today, we will explore the hidden psychology of loneliness in modern society. And by the end of this video, you might start seeing the world around you very differently. Loneliness has become one of the biggest psychological problems of the modern age. In fact, many scientists now call it a silent epidemic. Research from many countries shows the same pattern. More people are reporting feelings of isolation, emptiness, and disconnection than ever before. And surprisingly, it is not only elderly people. Young adults are now one of the most lonely groups in society. How did this happen? To understand this, we need to look at how human life has changed over the last 100 years. For most of human history, people lived in tight communities. Families lived together. Neighbors knew each other. Villages were small and relationships were strong. Human beings evolved in environments where connection was necessary for survival. Being alone meant danger. But modern society changed everything. Cities became larger. Work became more competitive. Technology replaced face-to-face interaction. Today, a person can live in a huge city surrounded by millions of people and still not know their neighbors. Even friendships are changing. Instead of meeting in person, many relationships now exist only through screens. And while technology connects us digitally, it often disconnects us emotionally. You can have thousands of followers online, but still feel like nobody truly understands you. This creates a strange psychological conflict. Your brain expects deep social connection, but modern life often provides only shallow interaction. And this mismatch slowly creates loneliness. But the real danger of loneliness is not just emotional. It goes much deeper. Loneliness actually begins to change the way our brain works. Loneliness does not only affect how we feel, it also affects how we think. When a person experiences long periods of loneliness, the brain begins to enter a kind of survival mode. Remember, in ancient times, being alone meant danger. So the brain becomes more alert, more cautious, more sensitive to threats. Scientists discovered that lonely people often interpret neutral social situations as negative. For example, if someone does not reply to a message quickly, a lonely mind may think, "They are ignoring me." If friends meet without inviting them, they might think, "They don't like me anymore." Over time, this creates a dangerous mental loop. Loneliness makes the brain expect rejection, and expecting rejection makes people avoid social situations. which leads to even more loneliness. This is called the loneliness cycle. But the effects do not stop there. Long-term loneliness has been linked to serious mental and physical health problems. Studies show it can increase the risk of depression, anxiety, sleep problems, heart disease, even early death. In fact, some scientists say chronic loneliness can be as harmful to health as smoking. But despite these dangers, loneliness often remains invisible. Unlike physical illness, people rarely talk openly about feeling lonely. Many hide it behind smiles, busy schedules, or social media posts, which makes the problem even harder to see. But here's the most important question. If modern life is creating so much loneliness, is there a way to escape it? The good news is that loneliness is not permanent. Even though modern society creates many conditions for isolation, human connection is still possible. But solving loneliness often requires something surprising. It requires changing how we think about connection. Many people believe loneliness disappears when they simply meet more people. But psychologists say the real solution is not more interaction. It is deeper interaction. A person can attend many social events and still feel lonely. But one genuine conversation can sometimes remove loneliness more effectively than dozens of casual interactions. Another powerful solution is vulnerability. Loneliness often grows when people hide their true thoughts and emotions. They show a perfect image of themselves to the world. But real connection only happens when people allow themselves to be seen honestly. This is why meaningful friendships feel so powerful. They create psychological safety, a place where people can express their real selves. There is also another important factor: purpose. Many people feel lonely not because they are physically alone, but because they feel disconnected from meaning. When a person works towards something meaningful, building, learning, helping others, their sense of connection to the world increases, and that feeling reduces loneliness. In the end, loneliness is not simply about being alone. It is about feeling unseen, unheard, unimportant. But the moment someone truly understands you, even silence can feel like companionship. So maybe the real challenge of modern society is not technology, not cities, not busy lives. Maybe the real challenge is remembering something humans have always needed: connection. Because no matter how advanced the world becomes, the human heart still needs the same thing it always has: to know that somewhere, someone understands.